I just got off a 6-hour shift stocking shelves at Meijer. I'm 87 years old. My knees are shot, my back hurts, and I've got to be back there at 6 tomorrow morning. This wasn't the plan. I was supposed to be retired. I was supposed to be sitting on a porch somewhere, maybe playing with grandkids, maybe finally reading all those books I never had time for. Instead, I'm standing on concrete for 6 hours asking if people found everything okay. You want to know how this happened? One word: later. I spent 60 years saying I'd save later, plan later, worry about retirement later. And now later is here, and I'm working at 87 because I don't have a choice. Here's the thing people get wrong. They think this happens because you're poor. We weren't poor. My husband Stan worked at Ford for 34 years. Union job, good benefits. We owned our house. We took the kids to Cedar Point every summer. We weren't rich, but we weren't struggling either. We had enough. We just never had enough extra. Or we thought we didn't. There was always something. Tommy needed braces in '74. That was $800. Linda got married in '85. The wedding cost $4,000. Stevie got a DUI in '89. Lawyer was $2,500. The roof leaked in '92. The car died in '97. Every single year, there was a reason why this year wasn't the year to start saving. So here's the first thing I want you to understand. The right time to start saving doesn't exist. There will always be something. A kid who needs something, a house that needs fixing, a problem that feels urgent, and you'll say, next year, just like I did, for 60 years. Whatever you can put away right now, even if it's $20, $50, do it, today. Set up something automatic so you don't have to think about it. Because if you wait for the right time, you're going to be 87 and stocking shelves. I promise you. Let me tell you something that makes me sick to think about. In 1975, I was 37 years old. If I had put $50 a month into some kind of retirement account starting then, just $50, that was a dinner out. By the time I was 67, that would have been worth over $200,000. Something like that with the interest. I don't know the exact math, but it would have been a lot. $50 a month. We spent more than that on cigarettes. Both of us smoked back then. We spent it on stupid stuff, bowling league, eating out, things we don't even remember now. And I'm not saying we shouldn't have had any fun, but if we'd taken $50 a month and put it somewhere we couldn't touch it, my whole life would be different right now. So if you're 30, 40, Even 50, you still have time. But every year you wait, it gets harder. The money has less time to grow. And you end up like me, needing a miracle that isn't coming. My husband Stan died in 2014. Heart attack. He was 76. Here one morning, gone by lunch. We were married 55 years. And you know what we always said? When we retire, we'll finally have time. Time for what? I don't even know anymore. Travel, maybe. Sit on the porch. Just be together without always running somewhere. We never got that. He worked right up until he died, and then he was gone, and I found out his pension mostly went with him. I get survivor benefits, $847 a month. Social Security gives me $1,100. That's less than $2,000 a month. My rent alone is almost $1,000. We thought his pension would take care of everything. We didn't understand how it worked. We didn't ask questions. We just assumed. Don't assume anything. If you've got a spouse with a pension, find out exactly what happens to that money if they die first. Get it in writing. Because I'm telling you, the surprise I got when Stan died, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. People ask what it's like, working at 87. I'll tell you, it's hard. My feet swell up by the end of a shift. My knees, I had them both replaced, 2018 and 2019. They still hurt. I can't lift the heavy stuff anymore, so they mostly have me doing lighter stocking, canned goods, paper products, 22 hours a week, $14.50 an hour. You can do the math. The young people I work with, they're nice to me. They help me with the heavy things. But you can see it in their eyes sometimes. They're thinking, why is this old lady still working? And I want to grab them and say, because I made the same mistake you're making right now. Because I was your age, and I thought I had forever. If you're young and you're watching this, I want you to picture yourself at 87. Can you see it? You're going to get there faster than you think. And when you get there, do you want to be resting, or do you want to be stocking shelves because you spent 60 years saying later? My kids are in their 60s now. They're doing okay. Not rich, but okay. Tommy's got his own problems. Linda helps when she can. She sent me $500 last Christmas. Stevie, well, Stevie. They didn't know I was this broke until a few years ago. I was too proud to tell them. I didn't want them worrying about me. Funny thing is, all that money we spent on them, the braces, the weddings, the bailouts, that was money we said we'd replace later. We never did. And they're fine. They would have been fine without the fancy wedding. Tommy's teeth aren't even straight anymore. Wore the retainer for about a month. Stevie's DUI didn't teach him anything. He got 2 more. So here's another thing I learned too late. Your kids don't need you to bankrupt yourself for them. They need you to not be a burden when you're old. If I'd said no to some of that stuff, if I'd said, we can't afford it right now, they would have survived. And I wouldn't be asking Linda for grocery money. Look, I'm not a financial expert. I'm an 87-year-old woman who stocks shelves. But I know what I did wrong, and I don't want you to do it too. So here's what I'm telling you. Start saving now. Not next month, not next year. Now. Whatever you can. It doesn't have to be a lot. Make it automatic so you don't even see it. Pretend you make $50 less than you do. Understand where your money's going to come from when you're old. Social Security isn't enough. Pensions disappear. You need your own money that nobody can take away. Stop saying later. Later is a lie. There is no later. There's just now, and then there's too late. I'm 87 years old. If I'm lucky, I've got a few more years, and I'm going to spend them working because I don't have another option. Every morning, I wake up at 5, I put on this uniform, I go stand on concrete and stock shelves, and I come home so tired I can barely make dinner. This wasn't the retirement I pictured. I pictured resting. I pictured Stan. I pictured finally having time. Instead, I got this. Because for 60 years, I believed the biggest lie there is. There's always more time. There isn't. There's just the time you've got and what you do with it. I wasted mine saying later. Don't do that, please. I'm too tired to make this fancy or inspiring. I'm just telling you the truth. Start now. Don't end up like me. I've got to get to bed. 5 a.m. comes early. But you've got time. Use it better than I did.